Hello ladies, I am here today to tell you about my psoriasis story. So I've had psoriasis since I was 2 years old, and it's come and gone in many different places. When I was younger, it was totally covering my entire face and body, and it was really bad, and it came in red splotches. Now it's, not sure if you can see it well, but it's on my neck and scalp and on my forehead a bit. So a few weeks ago I started to get like red dots and spots all over my skin, and they were really red and irritating and itching like crazy to the point where it was like painful not to scratch those parts, and where it itched. Still itches a bit now. Just to put my arms closed like this, just normal, it hurt a lot in my armpits. So most of the time I would do things and activities just going like this and trying to grab things like this and working like this, because if I put them down it would hurt like crazy. So I contacted my aunt, who's a dermatologist, and I sent her pictures of it and how bad it was, and I asked her what it was. I sent her pictures of the dots on my legs and on my arms and especially my armpits, and she said, well, it was guttate psoriasis, and that means raindrop in, I think, Latin. And basically guttate psoriasis is a very itchy and irritated type of psoriasis that comes from stress and strep throat. It means resembling drops or having drop-like markings on your body. So I contacted her, and she just referred me to a bunch of chemical creams, saying, oh, well, put this, or UV lighting, like a UV lamp, and you step into the, or UV booth she told me I should do, and I should ask my family doctor, which we don't really have one, about what kind of creams, chemical creams, to put on my body. So my mom and I aren't big on chemical creams and stuff and big conventional medicine type things. So I decided to do a bit of research on my own. And so I spent a good few hours on the internet looking up ways to reduce the itchiness and inflammation and redness and burning sensation of the guttate psoriasis, and I came up with Dead Sea salt rinse and a lot of sunlight. So I did some salt rinse compresses and some salt compresses and salt baths, and they would help for a while, and I would moisturize my skin with my cream that I made all by myself, but they would help for only a small amount of time. So I'm not sure how it came up in the conversation, but I started, somehow my deodorant came up in the conversation, and my mom said, what, you're putting deodorant on your armpits? You're putting deodorant, you're putting chemical toxins on your open wounds. And so I obviously said, no, it's not chemical toxins, my deodorant's all natural. It's Tom's. My deodorant is all natural Tom's. See? Tom's. And it says natural, long-lasting, aluminum-free. And so she said, okay, well, bring it here. So I brought it to her, and I gave it to her. And so we looked up the first ingredient, and the first ingredient is propandiol. Propandiol. How do you say that, Mom? So we looked it up, and I will give you guys what it said about it. So propandiol causes irritation to the skin, eyes, and lungs. Well, I guess I let the label fool me, but I had been putting something that causes irritation to skin and lungs. This is the main ingredient in my natural Tom's deodorant. It was the first and main ingredient in it, and I was putting it on my skin. So of course my skin was more itchy and more irritated as usual. So what I did is I made my own deodorant, which was awesome, and it works like a total charm, and not only has my armpits totally healed, but they feel nice and smooth, and it's a totally great way to keep your armpits nice and fresh smelling while not putting a bunch of toxic chemicals on your body, even if your deodorant says all natural, which mine does. Which mine does. So now I'm going to show you how to make a all natural deodorant. using 3 simple ingredients: baking soda, the essential oil of your choice, and coconut oil. So let's go into the kitchen. Okay, so we're back here. I'm in the dining room making this video. So here are our ingredients. I have some melted coconut oil. We have some baking soda. Oops, you don't need very much. I just put what we had left into this little container. And we have our essential oils. I picked lavender, and we have 2 pipettes. So first we have a pipette that I filled with coconut oil, and we are going to put a few drops. I put 6, which I think is good. And then you take a brand new pipette, and you take your essential oils. I put 10 drops of lavender essential oil, and now I'm going to get a little spoon to stir this around. Now this deodorant is going to last quite a while. I have a very small container, probably about this big and this thick maybe, and it will last me probably a good almost a month if I use it every day, like a couple times a day. But this, you only have to really put it on once. I usually put it on before I go exercising because I'm not a type of person who sweats very much without doing anything. So I put it on before gym class, and I'm fine for the rest of the time. So you can put your fingers in it, and if it kind of sticks a bit, then you're good. See, it sticks, which is great. Okay. Now, you can smell it, and if it smells strong enough or light enough for you, then you can go ahead and use it, or if not, you can add a couple more drops of essential oil. But this is it. Okay, so this is my container, and here's my deodorant mixture, and I'm just going to pour this into the container. Alright, now you're going to close it up, and there you go, you have your little deodorant. So for application, you just pinch it a bit on the sides with these fingers, and maybe even your thumb if you like, so it looks like this, and not very much, and then you just rub it onto your armpit. Let's say this is my armpit, and then go wash your hands, and you have your deodorant on. And so this lasts for a good day, and it lasts through exercise, and I'm not sure if it's really waterproof, so I think if you go into the water, I would put some more on afterwards. But I hope you enjoy, and I hope now your armpits can be free of all toxic chemicals, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!